Well, China's new claim to airspace over disputed islands in the East China Sea gets a first challenge from American warplanes. The U.S. confirms it sent a pair of unarmed B-52 bombers across the region on Monday, and now China says it actually monitored their flight. Japanese airlines say they will not submit flight plans to China for the new airspace, which Beijing staked out just days ago. The U.S. State Department is also weighing in. Listen.
This unilateral action appears to be an attempt to unilaterally change the status quo in the East China Sea, and thus will raise regional tensions and increase the risk of miscalculation, confrontation, and accidents. We have made this case to China.
Chinese authorities say aircraft entering the airspace must notify them of flight plans and obey instructions. They warned they'll take what they call emergency defensive measures if their instructions are not followed. U.S. commanders say they have no intention of complying with the demands. They insist that international rules allow them to fly freely through international airspace.
On Saturday, it released this set of rules. It said all aircraft in the zone must report a flight plan, maintain radio communications and respond to identification requests. It warned the armed forces will take defensive measures if aircraft don't comply. China sees these actions as its right.
It's indeed the right of every country to defend its airspace and also to make sure that its territorial integrity, its sovereignty are safeguarded. This is a normal arrangement.
Well, this is really a diplomatic issue. It's a diplomatic issue between the Chinese and the Japanese. The American flight really is a show of support for the Japanese. I think the questionable part of it is the flying combat aircraft over the islands. They could have, chosen some more benign aircraft to fly over the islands. One of the interesting points that we've seen just in the last few hours is the Japanese commercial airliners initially said that they would comply with the Chinese requirements to file for flights over the region, but just recently they've said they would not comply and they would align with the Japanese government requirements.